In today's video, I want to share with you guys an awesome exercise for pectus. It's definitely one of my favorites. It targets the muscles right around the pectus, and for me, that's a big thing of how I made my pectus hardly noticeable. Training doesn't just make your chest flat. That's not what I've ever been claiming when I say I fixed my pectus and have helped hundreds of others to do the same. What I'm talking about is building a physique that disguises it, and building muscle directly around it is really a key thing, and just like a really lean aesthetic body. And so this exercise, like if you do this properly, you'll feel a crazy pump around your pectus, and for me, I think it's definitely contributed to my pecs being the way they are and my pectus being less noticeable than it is. So it's a low single arm cable fly. So I'll show you how to do it. Now, something that I talk about with my programs a lot is really emphasizing range of motion and adduction, okay? And really taking that adduction, that contraction on the adduction to really engage the non-spanning chest fibers, okay? People love to say you don't have an inner chest, and it's true, we don't have an inner chest, but we have muscle fibers that run from here all the way across to here. But there are some non-spanning chest fibers that only go to about here. And so with adduction-based exercises, we're really focusing on that full range of motion where you can recruit them more. Anyway, this is the low single arm cable chest fly. So we're gonna have the pulley in a low position, and then we're gonna stand away from it, rotate, make sure we're getting a good stretch on the pecs. And then from here, we're gonna go through and we're gonna squeeze and feel right in the indent as we come up and across as far as we can, and then stretch it all the way out, and then we're going to come up and across as far as we can, really focusing on that full range. And it hurts the more you go, but that's what we want to do, okay? So if you put your hand here, you can get those muscle fibers to come across as much as you can. So just like this, really getting those muscle fibers to recruit. Don't be scared, so don't stop here. Take it to that next part, okay? Often pectus is asymmetrical, so doing a single arm movement can be great because we're able to isolate one chest at a time, and normally if you have a smaller chest, it'll probably be weaker, so we want to start with that side and then only match the reps that your smaller side got with your bigger side, okay? And we can't change your shape and make it perfectly symmetrical if your chest muscle insertions are different, but if there's actually a strength and size imbalance, we can certainly alter that with unilateral exercises. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Again, you want to stand away, you want to get that good stretch, and then you want to come up, across, and really get that range of motion. So we're coming from a low to a high, which is going to be getting the upper chest a little bit more too. I'm feeling really good pump right around the pectus. Now, you've probably seen the videos of me doing this with a dumbbell, which is also really good, but the cable will keep tension on the eccentric, and the eccentric portion of the movement's actually when we engage the chest the most, so when we create the most muscle damage to build muscle. So it's better to do it with a cable, if I'm honest. Just the dumbbell's often a lot more convenient. And yeah, this is the exercise. So just really emphasize slowing it down, full range of motion, and feeling that contraction. Now this is probably my favorite exercise. Definitely one of my favorites, one of the best exercises for pectus, but there's so many awesome exercises I program for my clients. If you're interested, I've got a few spots available. Link will be in the description.